why the American government didn't want us on Red Note, because they're scared of the fucking questions that I'm about to ask, the information that I found out, that any of you could find out if you went on fucking Red Note. First question. They have universal health care in China, but if me as an American go over there and I'm visiting and I have to take an ambulance ride to the fucking doctor, you know how much it would cost me? $8 American and 50 fucking cents. $8. That would cost me like $2,000 here in the United States. Another question. How come I watched a fucking Chinese citizen walk into a fucking grocery store and buy 2 pounds of corn on the cob for 94 fucking cents US dollars? Why? How come China has homeless damn near eradicated and they got way more fucking people than we do? How come their cities are much cleaner and more fucking beautiful? Tell me that. Tell me that. Because y'all were fucking scared we're going to find out that you're bamboozling us. That's why. That's why. Because other fucking countries' stuff is fucking cheaper. That's why you didn't want us on Red Note. Y'all some shicey bastards.
下面这位美国人说啊。
I really think America has made a huge mistake when banning this app, because now that we're all on Red Note, we're actually learning that a lot of the crap that they've been talking about China is absolutely not true. We're like, wait a second, you guys have universal health care? You don't have to pay for an ambulance when you get picked up to the hospital. You have amazing cars for very low prices. Huawei, the amazing phones they have are also so much better than iPhones. And all of that is forbidden here. We cannot have any of that. Wait a second, you can walk at night outside and not be afraid? There's no mass unalivings in schools? What? What's that like? And I had someone comment on my Red Note being like, now that you're here, I hope you can see that we're not the beasts that, you know, your news made us seem to be. And I was like, we never thought you guys were. I feel like we always knew it was bullshit. And yeah, no country's perfect. There's a lot of issues everywhere in this world. But it's very interesting. We're learning much more, I think, than they wanted us to know. And I think that's not a very good idea for our government. Also, I'm shocked by how quickly people are picking up Mandarin. Like, I feel like you guys need to teach me. How do I do this as quickly as you? Because it's incredible. Like, Americans from Alabama are now speaking fluent Mandarin in like 3 days.
Can somebody please tell me why we don't have one of these bullet trains here in the US? Bro, this is insane. Let me just show you. There is no way, bro. There is no way this is real. Okay, you thought that was it? Okay, let me show you what the train station looks like. Check this out. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm moving to China. Fuck New York City. I'm moving to China tomorrow. So I go ahead and create my Red Note, right? And I'm thinking that this place is like North Korea. Like everybody's living in poverty. They're oppressed by their government. Oh my God, is all I have to say. Americans are showing their medical bills and the Chinese don't know what to do. They're like, what? Like, they can't even believe it. They're like, ours is free. And when you go to the hospital, it's like $100, including treatment. And then people are showing their ambulance bills. Because our ambulances are thousands of dollars. Theirs is free. Free. And don't even get me started on the grocery hauls. These people go in these grocery haul. Like, I've never even heard of that word here. Like, we're just like, you know, eating crackers to survive here, to pay rent. Like, they're hauling groceries that like would be worth like $1,000 here, but for them it's like nothing. And it's all healthy, you know, high quality food, hence why they're all skinny, gorgeous, and their skin is perfect. So I just don't have words for this. And their trains look like they came out of the year 3000. It literally looks like out of a frickin' movie. And there's no homeless people. And they're immaculate. And, like, extremely high speed. Like New York City subway. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Their cars and phones are 10 times more technologically advanced than ours. And affordable. And you know what's funny? We can't have them here. We're not allowed. They're banned. They're banned. So if you want to ruin your day and cry yourself to sleep every night and rethink your entire life and society and everything you've ever been told, go make a red note. We should. And my favorite, I love your TikTok. It finally made US citizens open their eyes.
I'm chatting with a new friend in China and their law schools are $798 per year, which just makes me feel so angry because I have like $450,000 in debt just to go to law school. And I'm explaining this extremely fucking bonkers system that we have. And I'm like, this is a slave contract because I'll never be able to pay back these loans for my entire life. Or in my lifetime, I will never pay back my student loans without a loan forgiveness program. Ever. And I am just so fucking angry that this is the system that we are forced to deal with, that this is the system we are fucking stuck in and trapped in, and I'm fucking sick of it.
The government has been lying to us about China for decades. Now that we've all gotten on rednote and we can see the lifestyle that all of the Chinese people have, a lot of us Americans are fucking pissed. The price of going out to eat, the price of groceries, public transportation, and the people on rednote are so fucking flabbergasted that we have to work 2 jobs just to keep our roof over our head. US government, you fucked up big time, which is not a surprise because you do it constantly. Even if TikTok gets banned, I've seen enough. I have been woken up. I grew up fed propaganda that China is evil and that they treat their citizens like shit. I mean, I was raised by MAGA. It's the main reason why I feel so radicalized. American culture, American society is toxic, gross, poisonous. They poison our food. They jack the prices up of everything. We don't get health care. We don't get good public transportation, even though we're all on the same fucking continent. We destroy the planet for money, power, and control. Our government...
下面这位美国女
Because what do you mean? That it never had to be this hard for us? Like, what do you mean in other countries they don't have to spend 20% of their paycheck on groceries? What do you mean in other countries everyone can own homes because they're not paying $2,000 a month in rent, or that their mortgages aren't like their entire paycheck? What do you mean that people in China work 1 job and they don't even work 40 hours and they can easily afford their life? And then I'm over here working 60 hours a week, just me as a single parent, to like barely make ends meet, and I'm penny pinching every single second, and like there's so much of life that my kid misses out on and that I miss out on.
I've been spending a lot of time on rednote, and we are being lied to. The Chinese live so much better than we do. We're being lied to. I have seen from big cities to the countryside, and they are living much better than we are. And we have to wake up. Their housing is cheaper. Their food is cheaper. Taxes are cheaper. They have great transportation. They don't even do credit checks when you try to get an apartment or a home. We're at least 20 to 50 years behind.
Well, I gotta tell you something. We have been fed so much bullshit. You really need to go and sign up for rednote. Just go and peruse the site. It's mind-blowing. But when you start looking at what you see on rednote versus what the governments have been handing us for propaganda and bullshit, go have a look. Seriously, you're going to get a rude awakening about the truth and the propaganda that we've been hand-fed for years, that China's our enemy. They're not our enemy. Our enemy are the people who sit in those fancy chairs in Congress and Senates and politicians. The rich.
And talking to Chinese people about their lifestyles. And then us realizing a communist freaking country is freer than we are. Our cars are more expensive. Cost of living, like, are you kidding? It is so cheap to buy food there. And a house. Everybody owns a house. They realized that we were talking about our lifestyle differences. And they're like, oh shit, no, give them back TikTok, give them back TikTok. We can't have them realize that they just think they're free. We have the illusion of choice. The United States government is a total fucking shit show, and we have been enslaved for a long time. And all it took was for them to take away TikTok for one day, 10 hours, for so many people to realize that we've been enslaved for so long. I freaking love it. Wake up, America. You are enslaved with the illusion of choice. It's been like this for a long time. With that, I'll end this by F this corrupt.
I am just in total shock and awe. Really, I knew that America was not the best place. There's been a lot of things where I'm like, this could be better. But being on here, you guys, do you know how sad this makes me? Our vegetables here are expensive and are literally being recalled because of E. coli and listeria. People work 2 or 3 jobs and can't afford to live. God forbid you get sick and have to go to the hospital. Do you know that 67% of American bankruptcies are from medical debt? I work in healthcare. I can't do my job. It bankrupts people. You know, when I paid off my $100,000 student loans, my credit score went down 50 points. Help.
Tell me why we are so behind here in the US. Like, bro, I just saw some videos of what China really looks like. Bro, we are 200, 300 years behind. Let me just show you this. Check this out. What are we doing wrong? What? That looks like something straight out of like a video game. Like, what?